Once upon a time, there was a king. He ruled a kingdom. He had a beautiful wife, Elizabeth. They were a newly married couple. The king loved his queen very much. The king had a wise minister. He trusted him more than anyone else in the court. Whenever there was a difficult case, he always asked the minister to solve it. In the palace, a young maid had a strange habit. She yawned a lot and slept anywhere. But she was lucky. Other servants covered her mistakes. No one ever complained. The chief maid was also kind to her and protected her. One early morning, the palace kitchen was busy. The chefs worked fast, preparing a grand royal breakfast. Soon, golden trays filled with rich dishes were placed on the table. The king and queen arrived. The king sat and started eating. But the queen frowned. She looked at the food: fluffy bread, roasted meats, butter, jams, fresh fruits, and golden honey.
Is this a royal breakfast?
She said angrily. The chief chef hesitated.
Your Majesty, please tell me what you would like.
The queen crossed her arms.
I want something better. This is not how I like it.
The king glanced at her, then at the chef. He spoke calmly.
Go and prepare what the queen wants.
The chef bowed and rushed away. Soon, the chefs returned with the breakfast. After breakfast, the queen called the chief maid.
I want to bathe in the pond. Where is Julie? She has to go with me.
Laura bowed.
Your Majesty, she is cleaning the rooms. I will tell her to go with you.
The queen waved her hand.
Hurry.
Laura nodded and quickly left. Laura walked through the palace rooms, looking for Julie. She sighed.
Maybe she is sleeping again.
She stopped and called another maid.
Ava, go quickly and find Julie. Tell her the queen is calling.
Ava nodded and hurried off. Laura kept searching. She peeked into a room and sighed.
Oh, God. She is sleeping.
She stepped forward and gave Julie's hand a firm shake, and said sharply,
Wake up! Is this the time to sleep?
Julie woke up with a start.
No, no. I wasn't sleeping.
Laura crossed her arms.
I know very well what you were doing. Now go, hurry. The queen is calling you.
Julie ran outside. Soon, she reached the hall, breathing fast. The queen looked at her.
Where were you?
Julie bowed.
I was cleaning the rooms.
The queen ordered.
Come with me.
Julie quickly followed. Soon, they reached the pond. The queen removed her gown, necklace, and jewelry. She handed them to Julie.
Keep them safe.
Julie bowed and sat with the clothes and jewelry. The queen jumped into the water. Julie frowned.
The queen always takes me. She could bring other maids. But no, only me.
Then she stretched and yawned. In no time, she had fallen asleep. After some time, the queen stepped out of the pond and walked toward Julie. Hearing the footsteps, Julie woke up and quickly stood. The queen put on her gown and jewelry and walked toward the palace. Julie followed, thinking,
Thank God. I was saved.
One morning, Laura called Julie and Martha.
Go to the royal guest house and clean it well. Not a speck of dust should be seen. I will check.
Both nodded and left. They started cleaning. Soon Julie yawned. Then she leaned against the wall, and then slowly slid to the floor and fell asleep. Martha was busy dusting a table. As she turned to grab another cloth, she saw Julie asleep. She frowned, set the cloth down, and came to Julie. She shook Julie's hand.
Julie, wake up.
Julie woke up.
I wasn't sleeping.
Martha crossed her arms.
Then work with me.
Julie glared.
How dare you tell me what to do?
Just then, Laura entered and saw them arguing.
What's happening here?
Martha explained. Laura scolded them.
If you fight again, I will dismiss you from your jobs.
Martha sighed and got busy with work. One day, the queen was in the pond, while Julie sat with the clothes and jewelry. As usual, monkeys played in the nearby trees. A curious she-monkey spotted the shiny necklace. She tilted her head.
This looks so beautiful.
She thought.
I wish I could take it.
One night, during dinner, Martha was quiet. Her mother, Jasmine, placed some bread on her plate.
What's wrong, dear?
Martha sighed.
Mom, everyone protects Julie, especially Laura. They cover up her laziness.
Jasmine sighed.
Her parents were royal servants. They died in an accident. Since then, all the servants have cared for her.
Martha frowned.
But I'm afraid
She will create a mess. And the king will punish me.
Jasmine smiled.
Don't worry, dear. Everyone in the palace knows how both of you are.
One day, while the queen was in the pond, Julie dozed off. The she-monkey, who had often eyed the necklace, she saw her sleeping and thought,
This is my chance to take it.
The monkey came and grabbed the necklace. Quickly, she hid it in a tree hole. Moments later, Julie woke up. Seeing the necklace missing, she panicked and shouted.
Thief!
The royal guards came running.
What happened?
One asked.
A thief stole the necklace and ran over the wall.
Julie cried. The guards ran outside and caught an old shoemaker.
Where is the necklace?
The chief demanded. The man trembled.
I didn't take it.
The chief threatened him. Frightened, he pointed at a priest.
I gave it to him.
The guards arrested the priest. He trembled and pointed at a drummer.
I gave it to him.
The guards seized the drummer, but he insisted.
I didn't take any necklace.
The guards brought the three men to court. The king looked at them.
Where's the necklace?
The shoemaker trembled.
I gave it to the priest.
The priest, looking pale, said.
I passed it to the drummer.
The drummer shook his head.
I never took any necklace.
The king turned to his minister.
Find the real thief.
The minister bowed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The king returned to the palace in evening. The queen shouted.
I want my necklace back.
The king said politely.
Don't worry, my dear. We will find it soon.
At home, the minister sat deep in thought.
The shoemaker is too old to climb the wall. No one saw the priest or the drummer inside the palace. Then who is the real thief?
Suddenly, an idea struck him. He smiled.
Now, I will find out.
The next day, the minister arrived at the palace with a bead necklace. He ordered.
Guards, catch a she-monkey and bring her here.
The guards caught one and brought her. The minister placed the necklace around her neck and set her free. She climbed back up the tree. The minister then commanded.
Everyone, hide behind the plants.
The she-monkey showed off her necklace to the other monkeys. The one who had the queen's necklace quickly took it out from the hole and put it on. She smirked.
See? Mine shines even more than hers.
Suddenly, the minister shouted.
Guards! Catch her!
The guards ran to her. The monkey screamed and tried to hide. But the guards caught her. The minister presented her before the king.
Your Majesty, this is the real thief. The maid lied about the thief.
The king said.
The necklace is found. That's enough.
The minister bowed.
Yes, Your Majesty.